Queen Elizabeth may cancel the royal family's traditional Christmas at Sandringham due to the Omicron surge, according to reports. Her Majesty already called off her pre-Christmas family party as COVID cases spike, and now sources have told the Daily Mail that all plans were under consideration, including her trip to Sandringham in Norfolk. The 95-year-old monarch is still keen to go to her beloved 20,000-acre estate at Sandringham, where she normally stays until early February, particularly as she spent last year at Windsor alone, apart from her late husband and a handful of staff due to lockdown. Traditionally, thousands of royal watchers normally gather to greet members of the royal family during their annual December the 25th stroll, with some queuing from the early hours of the morning to catch a glimpse of the royal clan. Well-wishers hope to offer Her Majesty their Christmas greetings and vie for the chance to shake hands with her family, including Prince Charles and Camilla and William and Catherine. But aides have reportedly advised the monarch to close the gates to her private grounds to curb coronavirus transmission, the Mirror reports. The Sandringham estate may not be closed altogether, but sources claim staff fully expect the famous footpath will be fenced off. One said, "Of course, everyone would love everything to be back to normal, but the situation is anything but." As planned, the Queen will be travelling by helicopter from Windsor to Norfolk on Wednesday, but insiders say the plan is still in the balance. Meanwhile, Buckingham Palace insisted that all the Queen's plans for Christmas were still under decision. A final decision is expected to be made early next week as royal aides consider government advice. The event was also called off last year when daily infections were also on the rise and the UK entered lockdown. Instead, the Queen spent the festive period shielding at Windsor Castle with her late husband Prince Philip. Scenes are likely to be reminiscent of that again this year, during Her Majesty's first Christmas without the Duke of Edinburgh, who died in April aged 99. After Prince Philip's death, all 4 of the Queen's children have promised to make sure she's not alone this Christmas, wherever she spends it. Prince Charles and Camilla, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew and Prince Edward have agreed to limit social contact so they can safely join her. The Queen's grandson Prince William and wife Catherine are doing the same. One alternative being closely examined by courtiers is the Queen to remain at Windsor and be joined by family there. She has spent much of the pandemic at the castle, and a secure COVID-19 bubble is already in place there, with dozens of loyal staff who have stayed alongside Her Majesty. Earlier this week, a Buckingham Palace source confirmed the Queen has called off her pre-Christmas family party. It is understood the decision was a precautionary one, with a source suggesting it could put too many people's Christmas arrangements at risk if it went ahead. Plans were reportedly fully in place at Windsor Castle for next Tuesday's Christmas lunch, which the monarch hosts each year for her extended family. The Queen traditionally invites her children, grandchildren and great-grandchildren to join her at Buckingham Palace before she departs for her annual Christmas stay at Sandringham. The pre-Christmas celebration gives the head of state a chance to catch up with relatives who are unable to travel to Norfolk for Christmas Day.